warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Ahyan Timuardi from XC class number Absen 2. Today I will presentation about part of speech. Okay, let's go. We have three material to explain today. Number one is adverb, interjection, and the last one is pronoun. Next one. The definition of adverb. Adverb is a word that there serves to describe a verb, adjective, or other adverb. Next, there is an adverbial phrase. Adverbial phrase is a group of words consisting of adverb with qualifiers such as very, so, and enough, or word group such as prepositional phrase or infinitive phrase that function like adverbs. Next. Adverbial clause. Adverbial clause is a dependent clause with function as an adverb and provide information about verbs, adjective, or other adverb in independent clause in a complex sentence. This clause may be shortened as an adverbial clause if there is only one subject in the complex sentence. Okay, there is an adverb and adverbial comparison. Example, adverb, the waiter smiles politely. Adverbial phrase, the waiter smiles in a friendly way. Adverbial clause, the waiter smiled when I entered the restaurant. Next. Adverb type. There is a lot of adverb types. We have explained today one by one. Number one, adverb of time. Adverb of time is an adverb to state the time when an activity or event occurs. For example, tomorrow, yesterday, next week, later, now, 2 days ago, early, and a lot of more. Next, adverb of manner. Adverb of manner is an adverb to state the way an activity is carried out or an event occurs. For example, automatically, quickly, slowly, carefully, correctly, fast, hard, well, and successfully. Next, adverb of degree. Adverb of degree to state to what extent, level, or degree an activity or event. For example, completely, enough, entirely, extremely, hardly, too, very, entirely, really, and a lot of more. Next, adverb of frequency. Adverb of frequency is an adverb that states how often an activity is carried out or event occurs. For example, always, constantly, usually, normally, often, sometimes, never, monthly, weekly, daily, and a lot of more. Adverb of place. Adverb of place is an adverb to discuss where an activity is carried out or an event occurs. Location, the direction to which someone or something moves. Direction, how far someone or something is. Distance, or a combination of them. For example, above, across, at home, anywhere, away, and here. Next one is adverb of modality. Adverb of modality is an adverb to express the level of confidence or hope. For example, hopefully, likely, maybe, perhaps, possibly, probably. Adverbial of purpose. Adverbial of purpose is a construction that acts as an adverb and answers the question why. This construction can be in the form of a prepositional phrase with a preposition for and an infinitive phrase. For example, usually a word, to and for. And the for example sentence is for fun, for lunch, for a good reason, and a lot of more. The last one, adverb type. The last one, adverb types, is focusing adverb. Focusing adverb is an adverb used to show that what is being discussed is limited to the part that is focused. For example, also, as well, even, just, mainly, only, and to. Okay, there is the adverb example words. Focusing, modality, frequency, place, time, manner, degree, and purpose. You can see it. Done? Okay, done. Next. Adverb example sentence. I can solve the problem easily. 6 months ago, I can run very fast. I have never been to Papua and you work too hard. Next. Description of adverb sentence. Like I and you. Subject pronoun. Can, when, have, done, solve. Modal verb, action verb 2, auxiliary verb, action verb 1, and verb 1. Okay. The second material we have explained today is interjection. The definition of interjection. Interjection is a short speech used to express emotion. This English interjection is one of the 8 parts of speech. Interjection is usually followed by a comma or an exclamation mark. Something it can be followed by a question mark. That is a punctuation of interjection. And now, the use of interjection. Interjection, which is more widely used in speaking than in writing, very rarely in formal or academic writing, can stand alone or be included in a sentence. If it is in a sentence, the interjection has no or almost no grammatical relationship with the sentence. Next, example of interjection. There is a from origin word. Hello, hi, hey, whoa, oops, alas, aha. Okay, something like that. Example of interjection. Okay, still example of interjection. Now from onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is the process of forming words based on sound produced by an object, like crack, boom, knock knock, whoosh, ring, and shush. The example word of interjection. You can see it. Next, interjection example sentence. Like boom, wow, something like that. You can see it. Okay, next, description of interjection sentence. You can see it. Description of interjection sentence or interjection sentence. Okay, next one. The third material we have explained today is pronouns. Pronoun is a word that is used to replace a noun, which can be a person, object, animal, place, or abstract concept. Personal pronoun is a pronoun used for a specific person, animal, or thing. This pronoun depends on the role, subject, object, possessive, number, person, and gender of the noun to be replaced. Personal pronoun example: singular, subjective, I, you, she, he, it, objective, me, you, her, him, and it, possessive, mine, yours, hers, his, and the plural is we, you, they, use, you, them, and ours, yours, and theirs. Pronoun types. Demonstrative pronoun is a pronoun that uses the number and the distinct parameters. The pronoun that is replaced is generally a thing, but it can also be a person or thing. Example of demonstrative pronoun: singular and plural. The singular is that and this. The plural is those and this. Come on, let's go. Interrogative pronoun. Interrogative pronoun is a pronoun used to create a question. For example, who, what, which, whose, and who. Next, relative pronoun. Relative pronoun is a pronoun to form a relative clause or adjective clause. In the relative clause, a relative pronoun can function as subject, direct object, or possessive. For example, who, what, which, whose, and whom. Okay, Okay, now you can see the difference of interrogative pronoun and relative pronoun. The difference of interrogative pronoun and relative pronoun is that an interrogative pronoun is only for making question, but if a relative pronoun can be used other than making a question. Next, indefinite pronoun. Indefinite pronoun is a pronoun for a person, thing, or thing in general, but not specific. This pronoun can be singular, plural, or one of the two. Indefinite pronoun example: singular, anybody, anyone, everybody, everyone, somebody, someone, one, nobody, anything, and everything. Plural: good, several, many, few, fewer. And singular or plural is all, none, some, any, more, and most. Reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun is a pronoun used to indicate that the subject or a sentence receives the action of the verb, reciprocal action. For example, singular: myself, herself, herself, himself, and itself. Plural is yourself, ourself, themselves. Okay, intensive pronoun. The intensive pronoun is a pronoun that is used to emphasize the antecedent noun or other pronoun that is an intensive pronoun in a sentence referring to it, same as a reflexive pronoun. Reciprocal pronoun. Reciprocal pronoun is a pronoun used when two or more objects take the same action against one another. For example, each other and another. Expletive pronoun. Expletives are empty words or words that do not add meaning but are useful for emphasizing certain parts of a sentence. For example, there and it. Okay, you can see it now. Pronoun example sentence. Like, there's no food in my house. You did everything right. What are you doing? The book which I bought yesterday is really interesting. This is the most interesting book. Next. The last one is description of pronoun sentence. There is food in my house. Like an expletive pronoun, auxiliary verb, to be, noun or preposition or adjective noun. And a lot of more, like a you did everything right. What are you doing? The book which I bought yesterday is really interesting. This is the most interesting book. You can read it and see it. Done? Okay, done. Okay, thank you. That's all for me. Thanks for watching. And wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.